Happy winter solstice and soon to be Christmas for all of you. It'll be something that's a huge benefit to all of you. 3 specific universities that accept any form of credit, CLEP, DSST, or otherwise, to their school at any amount are tested and accredited by the ACE recommended, so the American Council for Education scores or anything like that. That means that it's available. They're called Charter Oak, Thomas Edison, and Excelsior College. Left links down in the description so you guys can go check those out individually. This is such a big deal. Well, number one, it's going to make your studies a lot easier if you can theoretically just test out of everything. You only ever need the ACE recommended score. You know how sometimes if you look into a university, instead of getting that 50 passing score, they're going to want 70, 60 even. They only want that passing score that the ACE recommends. So that means you get that 50 score, which is about that 70% that we talked about before. So yeah, that's a lot easier to hit 70% of your multiple choice answers as opposed to 80, 90 for the exact same test. Most universities only accept no more than a year worth of them. Some I've even seen don't accept more than 12, and it's a very specific 12 that they'll accept. NHU is actually also a great school because that was the school I went to. They accepted up to 90 credits, which is about 3 years, and I didn't end up using all of it, but I did use 78 credit hours worth. I actually didn't know about the big 3 when I started up with my whole CLEPing experience. I wasn't really well researched into CLEP when I first started, but I kind of just developed over time with it. A bit different if I used them instead, but either way, all 4 are really great schools. Looking for a particular degree, may it be doctoral studies or biology, math, history, English, whatever. I've left a link down in the description. There's this guy who basically put together a wide array of which colleges are having degrees in each of those. It's a lot better actually, but yeah, I hope that fixes it. Looking into degree programs, yeah, I would highly recommend looking into those 3. Also, SNHU is a pretty good one to look into. Just try to get a feel for what you're looking for in your degree. Try to get an idea of how you're going to benefit the best and what you want to study. Make sure you pick out what you want to study before anything else, because that's far more important. In addition to that as well, it's not one of those things that you should just go right into it, even though I did. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, if you could leave a like, maybe subscribe if you're new. Check out my new and updated version of my book. It is still on Amazon. Link is still in the description. It is on all my videos, so if you want to click off to another one and come back, that's fine. I had to update it is purely because the debt has become so bad within this past year. It was at about $1.2 trillion in January when I first wrote the book. It is now at $1.6 trillion, and it hasn't even been a full 12 months since I wrote it. I've been getting some really good hope because the fact that this channel is such a niche channel and it is growing as big as it is, that's something all its own. We're going to be able to make some major impact on colleges in the near future. I hope people like Mark West with CLEP Guinea Pig are going to be able to help this as well. See if we can actually progress society into a more cost-efficient direction. Say this week just so you know for next week. Next week I'm going to be making a video which is going to be a video entirely for garnering attention. It will not be a detailed information video. I have a few of those lined up afterwards, but this is purely a video just to garner attention. I don't know if you've ever seen those Now This videos on Facebook or anything like that. Basically, you use lettering, you use small clips of people overreacting to things, and then people like your stuff. So I'm encouraging all of you guys, when I'm going to post that next week, to share it. The entire purpose of that video is purely to bring people into the knowledge of CLEP, into this channel. So if you want to share that, if you want to do whatever with that, feel free. Especially because of people like Ajit Pai, who are making a repeal on net neutrality, making it really difficult for a lot of people. If it does go through Congress, which I'm very hopeful that it doesn't, but just in case it does, if people don't know about these CLEP exams before they're going to have to start paying for the internet, I don't know why they're going to even find out about them. So it's going to be a rough time. Yeah, let's 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 do something about it. Bit of a rambling, but thank you everybody, and have a Merry Christmas.